Have you ever felt as though you're navigating life with a blindfold on, straining and searching, yet never quite finding what you long for? Perhaps you've poured every ounce of your energy into your goals, only to awaken each morning more exhausted than the night before. It's as if there's an invisible boundary between you and your dreams, a wall you can't scale no matter how hard you climb. Today's story, Subconscious Release, Embrace Detachment to Free Your Inner Power, offers a gentle key, one that doesn't demand more force or frantic hustle, but rather the courage to unclench your fists and let life flow. Meet Maya, a go-getter by nature. She's convinced that success is a straight line. Hustle hard, tick boxes, and cross the finish line. So that's exactly what she does, burning the midnight oil, juggling endless tasks, and racing against her own expectations. Yet each morning, she wakes up greeted not by triumph, but by an unrelenting fatigue that seeps into her very bones. What Maya doesn't realize is that her subconscious is like a record stuck on a single track. Work more, it repeats. Push harder, never stop. With every to-do ticked off, that groove only digs deeper, reinforcing the belief that rest is weakness and stillness is failure. And the louder she shouts above it, through extra meetings, late-night emails, frantic planning sessions, the more it reverberates, drowning out her clarity and her joy. Like a song on loop, her mind stays locked in the same pattern, convincing her that the only way forward is through ever-escalating effort, even as it quietly erodes her energy and dims the spark that first inspired her dreams. And the louder she shouts above it, through extra meetings, late-night emails, frantic planning sessions, the more it reverberates, drowning out her clarity and her joy. Like a song on loop, her mind stays locked in the same pattern, convincing her that the only way forward is through ever-escalating effort, even as it quietly erodes her energy and dims the spark that first inspired her dreams. One day, amid the clatter of cups and the hum of conversation, Maya bumps into Carlos, someone she hasn't seen since graduation. What strikes her first is how relaxed he seems. No nervous tapping, no furtive glances at his phone, just calm presence. "Hey Maya, good to see you. How's life treating you?" "It's busy. I'm chasing so many things, sometimes I lose track of why I started." Carlos leans back and sips his coffee slowly, as if savoring each moment. And then he says something Maya never expects. "I stopped chasing. I started trusting." In that simple statement lies a paradox. To gain more, sometimes we must let go of what we think we need to control. Maya agrees to Carlos's challenge. For 48 hours, she will practice detachment. No chasing, no forcing, only presence. Carlos explains the exercise. For 2 full days, Maya will notice every time she feels the urge to force an outcome, be it a reply to an email, a push for recognition, or a scramble for tomorrow's to-do list, and will instead take 3 deep breaths, observe the feeling, then let it drift away like a cloud. Day 1, morning, Maya brews tea, pauses at the kettle's whistle, and resists her urge to check messages. Midday, she sits in a park with her journal closed, simply listening to birdsong. Afternoon, Maya pauses before crafting a reply to a text, choosing mindful silence over instant reaction. At first, Maya's mind protests. It's like leaving a wobbly bicycle stand and expecting to balance without training wheels. But with each pause, she notices the mounting pressure inside her chest beginning to soften. Maya tries meditation. Her mind erupts in a flurry. "I need to secure that client. I'll fail if I'm not proactive." Instead of chasing away each thought, she simply names it. Ambition, fear, and watches it pass as clouds drifting across the sky. In that practice lies a profound lesson. Detachment isn't about denying your desires, it's about befriending the ebb and flow of thoughts and emotions, so they no longer hijack your inner peace. Next morning, Maya wakes up naturally. No alarm, sunlight warming her face. By morning, Maya feels lighter, as though her mind has shed a cumbersome coat of worry. Her subconscious, once screaming for non-stop action, now hums with a quiet anthem of trust. Maya journaling in bed with one simple line, "I trust my path." This shift doesn't happen overnight. Nor is it magic. It's subtle, like the first hint of sunrise after a long night. But it marks the beginning of a new way of living, one in which your subconscious becomes your ally rather than an anxious taskmaster. Later that week, Maya's phone buzzes, a message denying her dream opportunity. "Maya, this can't be happening. After all that, I still hit a wall." True detachment doesn't shield you from pain. It gives you the spaciousness to feel and then let go, so you can keep moving forward with an open heart. Your background in creative strategy is exactly what we need for our upcoming project. Would you consider a collaboration? Maya's eyes light up, but she remains composed. "I'd love to explore that. Let's find a time to talk details." A few days later, Maya attends a small networking event with no agenda. At the event, Maya isn't fixated on impressing anyone. She listens deeply, asks genuine questions, and shares her own experiences honestly, without hiding behind pretense. She meets Lena, who's searching for someone with exactly Maya's mix of skills and heart. No frantic chase. No desperate pitch. Just alignment. Her subconscious guiding her toward the right door, which opens naturally when approached from a place of presence. Maya's journey reveals a simple truth. Subconscious release, the practice of detachment, isn't about surrendering your dreams, it's about releasing the desperation that blocks them. It's about creating an inner environment where creativity, intuition, and authentic opportunity can flourish. Key takeaways: notice the chase. Become aware whenever you're forcing an outcome. Pause and breathe. Name the thought or feeling, then let it pass. Trust the flow. Believe that your subconscious intelligence knows the way. Why not try this today? Identify one area where you're gripping too tight, be it relationships, career, or self-worth. Pause, breathe, release, and watch how in the quiet space you create, life begins to surprise you with exactly what you need.